back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing some of a product review with you. My mom and I went shopping and we went to TJ Maxx and we got some really fun makeup products that I want to share with you. I personally picked them out actually for my mom. She was wanting to try to find some more glowy products. So I tried to find what I think she would like the best of. We're going to get into that here in a second. You might hear her. She sat right next to me. So you might hear us talking and kind of giggling back and forth. But I also am going to be sharing with you some clothing, this is like a whole product review. So there's going to be makeup. I am going to do a little bit of a clothing review because I am really trying to find things that fit me during pregnancy that aren't necessarily for maternity wear, because I don't really want to go out and buy a whole new maternity wardrobe like I have done with all of my other pregnancies, but I definitely want to try to find pieces that I can wear during my pregnancy and even afterwards, so non-maternity wear. So I'm going to be kind of sharing some of that with you guys, and yeah, so we're going to get into that. I did want to share this really cute headband that I did get. I know my hair's a bit frizzy, but actually I got this headband at the Dollar Tree. I went in there and I found some of the cutest hair products, and I saw this headband and they are like really upping their game. Really cute stuff there. So you guys definitely go give that a look. I got some really cute baby stuff at TJ Maxx too. Some things for the baby. Oh, one's falling. I got this really cute little kind of lullaby soother for on their crib. And since we aren't finding out what baby is, we're trying to always find gender neutral things. And I got this little set of onesies that I thought was so cute. I feel like it could go either way. Some of them might look a little bit more boyish, some look a little bit more girly, so I felt like it was pretty good. They also had some really cute onesies there with like milk and cookies on it. There was one with tacos and avocados. They just had some really cute ones. TJ Maxx has some cute things, so go check them out, especially sometimes for their makeup stuff. So before we get into the reviews, I did want to share just a little bit of footage of us actually in TJ Maxx, and we did also stop by Home Goods, which is completely new to us over here in this area. So that was fun. This is kind of a little shot of Home Goods. But then I did want to show you some try-ons I did inside TJ Maxx. They are quite hilarious because like I said, I was trying to find clothing that was not necessarily maternity but could work for maternity wear. So I'm going to show you a clip of that, and then we are going to get into the makeup review. Okay, I'm in TJ Maxx right now, trying on some pants that are more stretchier that, you know, can kind of grow with the bump. These are the current ones that they're the only ones that actually came up over my butt. I have very big thighs and a bum right now. That's where I seem to be gaining my weight, because I could not get those up over my thighs, nor these wide ones. And they're all a size medium, and I'm usually like a true medium, but I'm moving up in the world to a size large, I guess. But I don't know, what do we think of these ones? Imagine it with a different shirt or something, maybe. Yes, no, cute summer pants. I don't know. You guys, no, these are see-through. These are like completely see-through. I'm not even gonna try the top one because it's not gonna work. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and share with you some of the things we got at TJ Maxx. And I'm specifically going to show you a lot of the makeup products that I actually picked out for my mom. She was wanting to try to find more makeup glowy products, and so I had went through and picked these out for her, and I might even try some of them for her and maybe show you guys, and then maybe she'll see if she likes them or not. One of the things that I didn't first find this, but this is the Becca Prime and Light. This is like a primer and setting kit. And the reason why I grabbed this one is because I do know when I worked at Ulta, Becca was always very popular for having very glowy products. Their backlight priming filter was, I remember, very popular at the time. So this comes with that, and it also comes with some type of setting powder. Now, I don't know. No, this came packaged very cutely, which I'm kind of surprised by. Sometimes when you buy makeup at TJ Maxx, sometimes it looks like it's already trashed. This comes very cute. So she has these two products. This is the priming filter, and this one, let me see what it is. This is a set and refresh powder, and this is obviously kind of like, I want to say translucent powder in there, but it looks like from staring at it, it looks like it might have like a little bit of shimmer or kind of glitteriness in there. So I'm excited for her to try this. I think she's really gonna like it. I personally have never tried this, so I'm kind of excited for it myself, but I'm gonna kind of test a small bit. Ooh, yeah, I think that's gonna be really nice because if you can kind of see, it does give a nice bit of glow. Nothing too heavy. It seems like it would be very hydrating. Has actually a very nice kind of scent to it. If you guys don't like something too scenty, I don't know if I'd recommend it, because I know some people are, but if you just look at that, it seems like this would be a very hydrating, very glowy primer. Another one I grabbed. So this is the Vitamin Glow Primer by Smashbox, and it has vitamins B, C, and E in it. So this is actually the first one that I found. Smashbox, I know at the time, or well, for a time, they were so big. Like their primers were it. I remember that. I don't really know if they are much anymore, but really cute packaging. And I like kind of the idea of it being a vitamin primer, probably really healthy for the skin. I'm really liking how a lot of these makeup companies are coming out with more kind of like skincare plus makeup products. So I'm gonna try this on the other side of the back of my hand. We'll kind of get to compare these two. Now this one seems more of like a serum-like. Very like vitamin C, very citrusy is what this one smells like. So if you guys can kind of see, you can really see that Becca one. Look at how glowy that Becca one is. The Becca one is on this side. Here is that Smashbox one. It feels much more serum-like, but still gives that nice, I feel like more of a healthy glow to it. All right, so the other thing that I got her is this Cover FX Illuminating Setting Spray. So I've never tried this one. I've heard good things about it, so I think this might be a really nice one. I know they're really coming out. Seems like all the brands are coming out with a lot of glowy setting sprays because it seems like that's really kind of like the big thing right now. So I kind of want to try this real quick. Let's see oh, that's a nice, ooh. A fineness. That's nice. That's really nice. I think that might give a nice glow to the skin. I really like how fine the mister is. Let me see if I spray it in the back of my hand if I can see anything. I don't know what's going to be very illuminating about it though. I can't really tell too much. You can really still see that Becca primer on the back of my hand, but I like how that's a nice fine misting spray, so that's nice. All right, we also, she wanted a nice black eyeliner to kind of put up on the waterline of your top lashes to kind of give the illusion of thicker lashes. So I got this one by Crop. It is a vegan line. I've never heard of it before, but we're gonna give that one a go. It is a pencil one, which I do like pencil ones better because they seem to last a bit longer. So it's just a nice kind of fine tip pencil, so we'll see how that one works. So then we also got the Strivectin neck concentrate cream. This is a really good one, I think a really popular one too. And they did have it. They're starting to carry like some more bigger brands. Like I saw Clinique there and I saw Shiseido there. And then we also got a collagen and hyaluronic day cream. So that's gonna be just a nice thick cream to help really moisturize the skin.
See how thick and creamy it is. Come back in your hand.
Yeah. Ooh, it is very thick and creamy. Has no smell to it. Oh wow, that is thick. Use that as a hand moisturizer. There's really no scent to it, so that's nice.
And I just won't. Why'd you smell it twice?
I don't know, because I wanted to make sure there wasn't a scent. I thought I started smelling something. It's a really nice thick one, actually. It feels like it has soaked into my skin quickly, which is nice. I like something that does that. It doesn't feel too thick, but it feels like it's a nice mixture of it. So that's nice. See? There's no scent to them. We got this $1 billion brow essential set. Now this is actually a really good set for brows. It comes with your brow pencil, a brush. It comes with brow gel. It also comes with a smudging brush. I don't quite know why it comes with a smudging brush, but and then it also comes with a concealer and highlighter duo for kind of underneath your brows. So that's a good one. And we also got some just eyebrow tint, kind of more of like a fill-in brow gel type. Okay, so we got some lip products. I grabbed this plumping lip gloss. I guess I didn't know if it was plumping. But it is a lip gloss by Bare Minerals, and it is in the color Maverick. I thought this was a really pretty shade. Oh, I don't know. I just thought that would be a really nice, just kind of quick shade. I don't know why it smells like chocolate to me right now. But it's a very nice color. I really like this one. Bare Minerals is good. And then the last one I got is this Ride or Die Lip Balm by e.l.f. I have heard a lot about this one. Yeah, I like e.l.f. a lot too. They've been coming out with some really good stuff. I really want to try their setting spray and their new primer that is supposed to be a lot like that Hydro Grip primer by Milk, is it? So I want to try to get some of that. But anyway, so this is the Ride or Die Lip Balm, and it is just peachy. So I'm wondering if it comes out in a, ooh, that is thick in there. Ooh, that's interesting. It has like a little bit of color. Can you guys see that? Do you see how there's like a little bit of color, but then a lot of it is like clear? That is nice. Ooh, definitely smells peachy. Oh, that is nice. That is really thick, but not too much of it in a sticky way. Would you say?
I think it's slightly sticky tacky.
It's slightly sticky and tacky, but
it smells good.
It smells really good. It does say it's vegan and cruelty free. Very, very thick. Almost reminds me of like Aquifer kind of thick. But I think if you have very, very dry lips, that might be really nice to have something like that. Wonder if that's what it's for, but I like that one so far. So that's it for makeup products. All right, everybody. So I got a few pieces from American Eagle and kind of like their, what is it, like their off-brand Aerie. Wanted to try some of these because I'm trying to look for a style that can work with pregnancy but isn't exactly maternity clothes. And I got these off a recommendation of another YouTuber. So let's try all this stuff on. So here are some two pieces. Let me first talk about this top. So I got this because it is a oversized, so it's labeled as an oversized button down, you know, shirt. And I just lately have been really loving just, you know, these oversized button up shirts. I got one from the thrift store at the beginning of my pregnancy, and I've been loving it ever since. I actually think I bought it before my pregnancy, and I just love it. So I was really wanting to get another kind of like large, oversized, and this is a very nice lightweight material, super soft. These leggings though, these leggings are it, you guys. So as you can see, here's my stomach, 15 weeks. It's the end of the day though, so maybe a bit more bloated, but I do carry pretty big babies. But these leggings are amazing. These are not maternity leggings, you guys. They are not. These are actually supposed to be a fold down legging. So this extra one is supposed to like fold down. Probably for most women, it will fold down. But for pregnant women, you can fold it up. It has a very nice kind of like contoured seam in the back, I think, to kind of make your bum look good. This is probably a full length. I'd have to double check. But it kind of hits me just above the ankle, so kind of like 3/4 length a little bit, but these are so like buttery soft. I mean, you hear people say that word buttery soft a lot, but maybe buttery soft isn't the right word. It does have more of that slick, kind of a little bit more of that athletic fabric feeling, but I feel like it's a little bit more on the softer side. So I feel like it's a hybrid of that buttery soft kind of comfy loungewear legging mixed with a little bit of like a workout legging, but these are definitely comfy lounge everyday leggings. I am so thrilled. I'm gonna have to like get me another pair because I'm gonna be wearing these all pregnancy long. They can fit the bump. And if I'm already 15 weeks and my bump's looking this big, you guys can imagine how big it's gonna get. Okay, so for the last two pieces, we got kind of this another oversized t-shirt, very lightweight, very comfy. It will definitely like accommodate a bump, but it's just like a little bit short for me. So I don't know I don't probably know how long this might like fully cover underneath the bump, but it definitely works. And then I also got these joggers. Okay, so these just looked so comfortable. They're kind of like, I don't know, I think when I read it was a jogger, I think I definitely expected more of like a kind of soft terry cloth sweatpant material of a jogger. These definitely feel more kind of like a corduroy pant jogger. Super comfortable though, because they do sit low for the belly, but they're also super stretchy. I got these in a 12 long. I'm typically like a size 8, maybe a size 9. I've definitely have to, you know, size up now that I'm pregnant and to definitely accommodate the extra room my belly's gonna give me. So I can definitely see me being able to wear these really long. They're kind of ruched in the back, but I can definitely see me being able to wear these for a lot longer throughout my pregnancy, especially since it's going to be more towards the winter, fall time as I get bigger, almost ready to give birth. So I think these will actually like really fit me for a long time. And I really feel like they're going to work great for postpartum too. So I definitely think all of those was a hit, at least for me. Like, I'm so glad that that one lady, I'll link her down below. Her name is Mindy Minks, and she's currently pregnant too. She's a lot further along than I am. She kind of, I think slightly same boat. She didn't really want to go buy a whole lot of maternity items. And so she did find out about these. These are called their offline leggings. So I'm going to try to link everything that I got from American Eagle or Aerie down below. So if you guys are interested, you can purchase it as well. And so I'm going to go ahead and segue into doing now a product review on a couple of drugstore products that I picked up because I've been hearing a lot of hype about them and I had to try them for myself. The first thing I'll talk about here is also a primer. So like, I never wear primers. I used to way back when I was younger, but I just noticed they would always make me break out, always. But could not get over people talking about the Power Grip primer by e.l.f. I heard a lot of people saying it was very similar to the, was it Cake, I think is the brand. Their kind of Hydro Grip primer, I think is what it's called. They said this was a really close dupe for it. And I mean, so many people love e.l.f. and I do think e.l.f. is a pretty good line, so I really want to try it. Do I think it helps my makeup stay on longer? No. By the end of the day, my makeup wore off. And this was when I definitely wore more heavier foundation makeup. And this did not help my makeup stay on any longer. It does have a bit of like a tacky feel. And I think when you're applying your makeup, it gives you kind of a nice base to go on. But I don't feel like I really noticed it doing much for me other than that. I've only used this probably twice, maybe 3 times now, because then I really started, like, my skin right now is like freaking out on me. I don't know if I'm having eczema, melasma, but something is going on like up around, you can kind of see like through my cheek area, kind of around my mouth. Just like, I think the best way I can describe it is almost like an eczema. So I'm currently not wearing any makeup, only eye makeup currently. So I haven't used this for like 2 days now. So I know this wasn't the cause of this. This was kind of already coming on before I used this. It's just the purpose of this really making your makeup last. I don't think it does, but maybe that's just me, maybe because I have more oily skin. So I don't really think primers work great on me, but maybe on more normal to dry skin, this might work a little bit better. I did also try their e.l.f. Stay All Night Micro Fine Setting Mist. I typically like to use more of a kind of like a facial product setting spray in a sense, more of like a toner mister or kind of like something along that line, more of a skincare version of a setting spray than an actual setting spray. So I, again, haven't used setting sprays in years. I used to love the All Nighter by Urban Decay. And so I really wanted to give this one a try. I heard that this was very similar to, I don't remember what this is similar to, but I heard people like it. It has a little ball in it that you shake, and it definitely gives you a very nice fine mist. I will give it that. It mist very well. You get a nice coverage over your face. Feels good going on. No real scent to it. But again, I don't notice it helping my makeup last longer. I usually put my makeup on around 8, 9 o'clock in the morning. By the end of the day, or even 5, 6 o'clock, my makeup is off. And that's pretty typical for me. I mean, there are some days maybe my makeup might last longer, but this definitely did not do anything for me that day. So again, it just didn't work for me. And it's like, you know, when there's a lot of hype around products like these, I get excited and I want to try it, and I get them and I'm like, I don't see the hype in them. Another one I got is this Milani Glow Hydrating Skin Tint. So this one I got from a different YouTuber, Rach Loves, a beauty YouTuber, and she was saying she was trying this out as this was a very good comparative to the Charlotte Tilbury backlighting filter glowing something. I'll try to like put the right name down below, but it is a Charlotte Tilbury product that people love. It's like their backlighting filter something, and this is supposed to be a dupe for that. I did like this. I liked it going on. Very, very sheer light coverage. It seems like you can put on 2 layers to kind of build it using it with a sponge. That's how I used it. I didn't want to really use a brush because I felt like that was going to smear it more. Did go on. It looked very nice. It did give me almost like a very hydrated, healthy glow look to my skin. But again, this did not last for very long. This is something that like completely wore off super quickly. It says that it has electrolytes coconut water in it, which it definitely does smell like coconuts. So I know there has to be a little bit of fragrance in here because it smells a lot like coconuts, which is a nice scent, but it's almost too much. But I liked it. I just don't think I'm ever going to repurchase this product. I'll probably use it here and there once in a while. I don't think I would use this like under additional makeup because I feel like that might end up being too heavy because there is 29% squalene in here. So that's already kind of a heavy oil. And even though this oil will mimic your skin's natural oil, for me, already having oily skin kind of makes my skin feel a bit too heavy. But it was still a nice product. You really want to make sure you shake it up though, because it will kind of come out watery in the beginning. Next 2 ones I'm talking about is mascara. One is by L'Oreal Paris, one is by Maybelline. Which one's better? The funny thing is I have tried so many mascaras. I really wanted to try this Air Volume one. I was hearing a lot of people talk about the Air Volume one by L'Oreal. They were saying just how it gives such volume to the lashes, but without feeling heavy. So when I first got this, I was actually really impressed with it. Probably my first 2 to 3 times using it. And because it did give my lashes such huge volume, but yet they felt light as air. It didn't feel heavy. You could touch your lashes and they felt fluffy and soft, like there was nothing on them. But things quickly like took a downturn with this mascara. When I first got it, it was a very, very thick, clumpy mascara. And, you know, I just kind of figured it might take a day or 2, maybe a week to kind of dry out a little bit, because I do tend to like a drier formula in a mascara, but this stuff, I don't know how well you can see that, but that is like super clumpy. I would have to scrape so much off the side and continue to do that to even get that same effect I did the first time. This stuff got really, really just clumpy and gross to the point now I hate this mascara. I would not recommend this mascara. It's too much. And I don't know, it's not worth my time. I don't like having those clumpy eyelashes. I would even get clumps of mascara on the ends of my lashes. It took too much finagling to try to get enough mascara off this wand. I even got to the point I was using disposable mascara wands for this to try to make it work more, and it just wasn't. I feel like for the price of this, it's not worth it for me. Now, the Sky High Lash Sensation Total by Maybelline New York was another one I was hearing so much about. And this is a completely different mascara. I was expecting, like, this brush in here is like a natural bristle brush, you can tell. And I was expecting that from this one, but this one is very much of like a synthetic kind of silicone brush, much smaller of a brush too. And not a lot of mascara comes out with it. So kind of like a little bit of a thinner formula, a little bit of a drier formula, but man, does this stuff work great. This isn't going to give you like volume, but it's going to give you length. So obviously Sky High. I definitely like this stuff. I'm really, really liking how this applies. You can add multiple coats too. So that's something that I do like. If you want to go back and you want to add a little bit more, you can, and this stuff isn't going to get very clumpy. It separates your lashes very well, and it just makes you look like you have, like, it really defines your lashes. And I think that's what I like, because I do have pretty naturally thick lashes. So this stuff really helps like define them and separate them, give them that length, and it does hold my lashes without feeling heavy. Like, I can still touch my lashes throughout the day and they don't feel heavy, they don't feel clumpy. This little wand, even though, so this wand is a bit of a thinner wand too, and I noticed that it works really great on my bottom lashes as well. So out of all the products that I talked about here right now, I would definitely recommend this Sky High Maybelline one. I definitely like this one. The rest of them, I would probably tell you to skip. Okay, you guys, so I thought I was gonna be done there with the makeup review, but yesterday I was in Walgreens and I saw a brand spanking new makeup product. And I'm excited because I'm not like typically in Walgreens a whole lot, kind of just like looking around the makeup section. But I was, and I saw the new Maybelline Perfector 4-in-1 Glow Makeup. So this is kind of like their line, because if you guys remember, they had the Instant Age Rewind concealer that had the same came in the same packaging, little foam top, much smaller though. And I do remember using that, and I do remember absolutely loving it. Haven't bought it in years though, just because, I don't know, I really haven't. So I saw this and I'm super excited to give it a try. So I thought I'd kind of like do my makeup with you today. So it says it's supposed to be a primer, a concealer, a highlighter, and a BB cream. And there's only 8 shades of this. I looked it up online. They only have 8 shades because they're kind of saying that like this one shade can fit a numerous skin tones. So they only have 8 shades, kind of trying to fit in so many skin tones in those 8 shades. So I'm excited to try it, and so we're gonna do this right now. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna give this a try again. And that's just what we're gonna kind of go with right now. So I am gonna go ahead and put down, like I said, the e.l.f. Power Grip. Oh, that just shot right out. I have to clean that up later. So I'm just going to use like a small 1 pump pea-sized amount, and we're gonna apply this all over the skin. It definitely does have like a real tacky feel to it. So you would think that it would like keep your makeup on and stick really well, but just for me, it hasn't been lasting, but let's just see. But we're just gonna go straight in with this because it says it's a primer, concealer, highlighter, and BB cream. So I'm excited. I have to remove this little seal here. I'm trying to figure out where. Okay. And it did say that this like little tip, so this little sponge tip, they say as long as you don't get it wet, it will stay antibacterial and just to like blot off the excess, which I thought was really interesting. I didn't know that's like how they made that thing, but so it did say you have to twist. Let's see. I don't know if you kind of need to shake it up a little bit first. Okay, here we go. Let me do this a little bit more. Okay, so I chose the shade 0.5 Fair Light Cool. Because they didn't have that many shades there. I think they had probably 4 shades. And looking at this seemed to be the closest one to my skin tone. I'm usually more of a warm, like neutral to warm. I'm not very cool toned, but we're just gonna give this a go. I'm just gonna like straight apply it because this is what they said to do. And so that's just what I'm gonna do right now. Okay, just gonna apply this all over the skin. I don't really know how I feel about this. Like honestly, right now, putting it underneath my eyes, it burns a bit. I'm not gonna lie. It kind of has a little bit of like a burning effect. I'm gonna like take my hands in here now and like rub it in. Feels very, I don't want to say oily, maybe silky is the better word for it. Feels very silky going on, but like honestly, oily is the best word. So I don't know people who have like really oily skin. I don't think you're gonna like this because just the feel of it onto my skin, and I have oily skin, I'm not liking. And it honestly is right now. I feel it burning under my eyes. No joke. So this is one coat of it. I don't really know how I like it. It doesn't cover like at all. This is like sheer coverage. I mean, because it kind of covered, if you saw, like I had like a couple of red spots like around like my face. It didn't cover up these ones right there though, or this one. I mean, you can see kind of like my acne still and all that. So I don't really know. As concealer wise, I don't think this is a good concealer because it is so light and sheer. Like if I put this onto the back of my hand, like you can kind of just see, like it's definitely showing a lot of the lines in the back of my hand. It does seem very glowy, but I'm not feeling like it's giving me any coverage whatsoever. I don't know if I like kind of go in a little bit more. See, it's not like covering anymore. Like I don't feel like this is something that you can build upon. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm not very impressed with this right now. You can't build upon that. It feels super oily onto the skin. I feel like you have to rub it in with your hands because the little sponge tip applicator just seems to kind of like move the makeup around and it doesn't seem to blend it in. Almost like if I were to take a really like big flat like foundation brush, I feel like it would just move it around my skin. I don't think a sponge would work with this really either. I mean, maybe a sponge might kind of work, but I feel like a sponge is gonna do the same thing. It's gonna soak up so much of the product. And this is sheer enough as it is. I don't think a sponge would work at all. I don't know what you guys think, but I don't really think it did anything to my skin. So I'm gonna add on some concealer now because I don't think that really did anything for me. So I'm gonna do my mascara and then I'll meet you back, show you this in natural lighting and give you kind of like my final thoughts on it. Okay, so here is the makeup in natural lighting. Again, like I just don't feel like it's a great coverage. Does my skin look nice? I mean, does my skin look nice and glowy? Like I want to say yes. I don't feel like it's that good that you really need to go out and buy it. For $12.99 is what it costed, and I thought that was expensive, but I was excited about it anyways. And wanted to try it, but I don't think it's worth that money. I just don't think it's worth it at all. So skip it. One thing I have to say though is I'm still obsessed with these leggings. Offline leggings by Aerie. Worn them so much. This is like the third day I've worn them in a row. No, not in a row, but like I wear them so much. Like it's been probably like a week now actually since I've gotten it. And I've already ordered another pair because they are so comfortable. And I actually ordered them in a medium because like these actually have a lot of like stretch and give to them. So I think these are going to be really great, especially towards the end and like right after I have the baby. But I think like right now I can definitely do more of a medium, because like when you first put them on, they are kind of tight, but they will eventually loosen up. So yeah. And this is the outfit for the day. Leggings, tank top, oversized button-up t-shirt, the comfiest of maternity wear. Well, if you guys have made it this far through my video, thank you. I'm sorry if it was kind of a boring one. As I have been editing it, it feels very kind of just like a mishmashed thrown together video, but it was fun filming this because I do like to do product reviews. So I do hope that you guys like it. And if you do, please give this video a like and subscribe to my channel. I'm going to be putting out another exciting big news video. So stay tuned for that one, because I think you guys are gonna be kind of surprised by that one. My mom, on the other hand, because I realized I didn't say this yet, she did like a lot of the products that we got for her. She loves the Becca priming one. She also loves the Smashbox primer as well. She really enjoys them, and the setting mist. So she really did enjoy a lot of those ones that I got for her at TJ Maxx. So again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.